Welcome to Mac Library. Our goal is to help you explore, learn, and succeed. In this video, you will learn how to find the right databases for your research. Let's briefly review what a database is. It's simply an organized collection of information. It's a giant digital library filled with academic articles, journals, ebooks, reports, and other credible sources. Our library uses many different database vendors, and each one provides you access to multiple databases. So, why are there so many databases? Well, because no single database has everything that you need. Each one is like a specialty store. Some focus on education, some on health, some on history or theology, and so on. Think of it this way. If you are writing a paper on mental health, would you rather search in a general store or in one that specializes in psychology and health sciences? Choosing the right database saves you time and it gives you much better results. The library has over 180 databases, but don't worry, you don't need to search all of them. Let's walk through some tips that can help you. Start by clicking on the Online Resources tab from the home page of the library website. From here, you'll see three helpful tools: the A to Z database list, the library research guides, we call these LibGuides for short, and the journals option. Let's start by looking at the A to Z databases. This is the full list of everything we subscribe to, which is over 180 research databases. It can be a lot to scroll through, but here's a shortcut. At the top of the page, use the All Subjects drop-down menu. This lets you filter the list by subject, like psychology, business, nursing, education, and so on. If you click your subject category, it will bring up only the databases that are most relevant to your field. For example, let's say you're working on a project for a political science class. Maybe you're doing a country study where you need reliable information on government structure, policy, or international relations. If you choose government info from the subject list, you'll see 9 databases that specialize in this area. They are great resources for official statistics, government documents, treaties, or global reports. Next, I strongly encourage you to check out our library research guides. You can always return to the library homepage by clicking the logo on the navigation bar and then choosing the Online Resources tab again. But here's a shortcut. At the top of the A to Z database list, there's a small link that says Library Research Guides. Clicking there takes you directly to our full list of guides organized by subject, course, or research type. Library research guides are mini websites curated by our librarians. They're much more than just links to databases. They include books, trustworthy websites, search tips, citation help, and other resources specific to your course or field. I strongly recommend that you scroll down through our guides to see if we have curated resources for you in a particular field. For example, if you're working on your argumentative paper for your EN 102 class, the EN 102 guide is packed with great starting points. Or if you're in History 101 and you need primary resources for your big project, the History 101 guide is packed with a variety of primary source materials. Let's take a closer look at the Creative Writing Guide. This one includes links to helpful books on the writing craft, places to publish your work, literary magazines, biographical sketches, and even resources on poetry, short stories, and building strong characters. Whether you're writing for a class or just love storytelling, this guide is a treasure of inspiration with multiple tools to grow your writing skills. When you're finished exploring a research guide, you can always return to the library's homepage. Once you're back on the homepage, head to the Online Resources tab and choose Journals from the drop-down menu. This is where you can search for specific academic journals by title or browse by subject. For example, you might remember that when we looked at the A to Z database list earlier, there wasn't a specific subject category for math. But here, you can scroll down the left-hand menu and find physical sciences and mathematics. Click the small caret icon to expand it, and you'll see a subcategory for mathematics. Once you expand that, you'll see that it's organized even further into topics like algebra, calculus, geometry, and so on. You can focus on the exact area you're studying. So, for example, if you pick a project in algebra, you can choose that subcategory and enter your topic or keyword in the search bar. This will narrow your results to the journals that are specifically published in that area, and that saves you time and gives you stronger sources. Remember, you need to be logged into the library to access most of our materials. But while you can always start with the search bar, the tools under the Online Resources tab, A to Z databases, library research guides, and journals can help you get the right resources faster. Research doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start with the right tools, and you'll be on your way to finding strong, reliable sources in no time. And to learn more about effective ways to use library databases and resources, check out our other library tutorials found here on our website.